What's up, party people? So once again, it's another Thursday. We're in Katy and we're in search for what's the top best coffee place in Katy. Now there's some top runners and I've got some favorites so far, but we're here at, it's a little backwards, but Coco, crepes, waffles, and coffee. We're checking it out. I just placed my order. I got the caramel crisp coffee, medium in the cup. So I love that they have a cup. And I'm checking out a new sandwich with a Moroccan sausage breakfast sandwich. It's gonna be pretty good, but just gonna check it out and show you guys what this place is all about. And we're in search of Katy's best coffee. So if you got some suggestions for what your favorite place is, somebody told us to check out the coffee at the gas station. I was like, that's a little weird, but we'll try it. But let us know down in the comments below, and I'll keep you posted. All right, so that was indeed delicious, mostly nutritious. Sandwich was nice, light, brioche bread. It was pretty good. Coffee was A1. That caramel crisp was way better than Starbucks caramel macchiato times 10. So shout out to them. No disrespect to Starbucks. But we're headed next over to Jordan Ranch. There's an event, a builder event. They're showcasing their 65-foot product, which is Perry Homes. They've got about, I think, about 17 or 19 lots left if you still want to build. If you're looking for something that's that big, it's certainly out there for you. If you got something a little bit smaller, I mean, we got access to all their properties across Houston. So if there's something you're really interested in and you love Perry, great builder. Known pretty well around Houston and other places here in Texas. So if you're looking at moving to Texas, again, another great builder to check out. And I'm going to show you what this Perry home looks like. Right, now we're here at Jordan Ranch, checking out Perry Homes. They've got an event. We're looking at their 65-foot model today. Let's check out, see what they got to offer.
Okay, gotcha. All right, I'm good.
Chuck, you could buy something for your sweet wife. Look at this, your wife would love this bracelet.
See, look at y'all. Y'all trying to set me up.
We keep you out of trouble. See the emerald houndstooth?
Oh, yeah, look at that. Cute. Cute.
So leave it to me. Of course, I got sold. It's their fault. They use the old "get it for your wife" trick. The oldest trick in the book. That's all right. It's nice stuff. It's her fault too. I was doing just fine not spending money. Small world. I actually sold this guy a car many years ago. Yeah, sweet potato. All right, so that's Sperry Homes 65-foot product. Very nice, as you can see. Now it's time to talk about some things that are a little bit more real. Now, some of you have heard of this 50-year mortgage situation, and me coming from the automotive industry, I do have a perspective for both sides, or whoever. Skip the sides. We also need to talk about what's going on with the bottomless credit score, if you will. In other words, Fannie Mae just released that they're no longer considering a minimum credit score. And what does that even mean? So we'll talk more about that, but appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Once we get back to the office, we can discuss more about what's going on with the mortgage term, as well as that bottomless credit score, if you will. Yeah, a little bit of a parking blunder there to flip it around. So let's talk. We got issues with this. Okay, let me connect it. Battery's almost dead. But we got issues, right, with this 50-year mortgage, interest rates that were supposed to fall off a cliff. Affordability is in question, and recent murmurs about a 50-year mortgage. So I'm obviously not a mortgage guy. I'm a real estate guy, so I do my best to stay in my lane. But when you hear 50-year mortgage, it's pros and cons to everything, right? So here's how I think about it. 50-year mortgage. How does that help with affordability? Well, it does if you're focused only on the payment. And you know where I've seen this before? The automotive industry. Originally, auto loans didn't go all the way out to 72 months. Originally, they didn't go all the way out to 60 months. Imagine going from 36 months to 60 months. That's unheard of. That's the stupidest thing in the world. Who would ever buy a car and put themselves in a 60-month mortgage? Just 5 years on a car, on a depreciating asset. Well, look at us now. You see car loans all day long at 84 months, 96 months. And why would people ever go out that far? Well, it comes down to affordability. Prices of vehicles are continuously going up. They're going to continue to go up, primarily because of the technology within the car. And human beings, what do we love? We love new stuff. And we'll do anything to get our hands on it. And once we get our hands on it, to make sure we're not the village idiot, we justify our purchase. We all do it. I do it. This is what we do when we buy clothes, jewelry, glasses. We can justify anything. We even call it retail therapy. It makes you feel good, right? So when you look at a home, would anybody do it? Absolutely. The first ones to do it, they're going to be called idiots. But the ones after that are going to be justifying and saying that they're not as stupid as anybody else. I've seen this time and time again. Here's the other thing about a 50-year mortgage. Is there a 15-year mortgage available still? Is there a 30-year mortgage available still? Yes. So you're not forced to go with a 50-year mortgage, just like you're not forced to go with a 30-year mortgage. But most of us have gone with a conventional 30-year mortgage. Why? Because it's become the norm. How long ago did FDR, I think it was FDR, right? If it's not, yeah, just go look up, go chat who it is. But how long ago was the 30-year mortgage introduced? 1940? So when the idea came about in probably 1939, people probably said, what? A 30-year mortgage? Who would do that? Well, what's happened to home prices over time? They continue to go up. So how do you fix an affordability issue? You stretch that term, baby. Now, the good news is, if they stretch the terms out, that may provide a little bit of relief on interest rates. Because the banks aren't going to be at a double dip. They'll try if they can, right? I mean, it's money. But they won't get away with it for very long. So instead, they'll make their money on a lower interest rate because the term's longer. So, now, the other side of it. If you do decide to go with the 50-year mortgage, same rules apply with a 30-year mortgage. Same rules apply with any type of mortgage unless you're paying cash. Your equity is going to be at risk because it's going to take you a lot longer to reach that point to where the amortization shifts over to the principal balance. So the first initial years, you'll be paying interest a lot longer. That's just a well-known fact. So it may still create an issue for us down the line. But it may be worth the bullet. And what I mean by that is this. The mortgage industry has to move. It has to move forward.